position. He's got to make a decision. Get back towards here. Run my hips. And coming under. Right here. Good position. One more time. Here, post my feet. Feet are posted. Hands are posted. I'm right here. I'm just waiting. Be patient. Running my hips back. And resting inside. It's all about being in a good position, having a good feeling position. It's super tough. So when I don't want to hold on to this guy's leg as he rolls me slowly here. If I hold up to his legs here, this guy's rolling on top of me, so I want to let go in that position. So I'm able to post my hands out and stay in the position. Here he goes. Let go. Hands are posted. I'm staying in the position. Posted. Bring it to the side. I think it's really tough in high school, and I think actually it's an art to learn how to scramble. Yeah, I think it can be taught, but you just have to work on it. I think a lot of guys in high school, when they say that they're good scramblers, I don't completely agree. A lot of guys just dive in between people's legs and they see what happens from there. So for me, when I practice scramble, I like to try to use as little energy as possible and just put myself in the best position. I like to put myself in the best position when I scramble. So what we like to do, what we did a lot in college, we would start on the drill here. We would have both guys starting on the ankle. So we have a guy from here starting on an ankle, one guy starting on the other ankle, and we would learn how to spar, and we would learn how to wrestle and scramble in the position. So I see a lot of guys, they're just diving in between people's legs. They're coming here, they're rolling underneath. But for me, it's always been about keeping weight in my head over top of my foot. So whichever foot he has, I want to make sure I keep weight over top of that foot. And that's the main thing for me when I learned how to scramble. So a lot of times when I got into scrambles, I turned the wrong way, and I didn't know where I was going. But you got to make sure you have a purpose when you're scrambling in certain positions. So we started here, and what I like to do from this position, the guys here, instead of coming over top here, I like to keep weight in my foot, but I'm coming underneath, and I like to hit this cross body right here. So I'm coming cross body, hit this ankle here. I'm keeping this elbow into this guy's butt right here. The more I keep this elbow into this butt, the more pressure I keep into this guy. So from here, I'm stepping over, and I'm bringing this foot. Notice how I'm putting weight back into my foot. I'm putting weight back into my foot here. Instead of here, where this guy can lift up my back foot, I got to keep weight into my back foot. So once I get here, I'm coming cross ankle here, and I'm driving my weight over top. So I'm using my right hip to drive into this guy. Now from here, I'm wrestling. So once I get on top, I'm wrestling. Here, start from the scramble. From here, keep underneath, reaching across. Right hand, left hand, comes far ankle. I can control the side far ankle. Put weight onto my foot. It makes it hard for this guy to get his head high. So he's trying to get his head high. I'm driving. Put my weight into this guy. Inside my head pressure down. Okay, so now, we'll do a couple things on bottom that I like to do when I was in college, when I was an old pool scholar. Position. I kind of forgot how to wrestle folk style a little bit. When I'm wrestling with the college guys in the room, I'm on top and bottom, I just cut them. I'm usually down. From the bottom here, a lot of times the first move a guy likes to do is a chop from here. The first move a guy likes to do is a chop. Right, this position in here, chopping me to my shoulder. Now what I like to do is I want to get this guy elevated. So we're back up to our base right here. What I like to do is I like to elevate. So I'm taking a step with my right leg, and as he goes to chop, I'm elevating this leg here. And just slide my hips. This is a move I did frequently in college. I used to do this all the time. It helped me get a lot of reversals. A lot of hip heights here, so he goes chop. Right foot goes inside. Now I'm sliding my hips off. Once I slide my hips off, leg here, or come in headlock here. So I'm just sliding hips off after I elevate. But it's more important to be able to get your foot inside. So he's back on top. I want to be able to hit this foot inside. If I have this foot outside, this is running his knee up my butt and it's driving me down. So I have to get this foot inside. It's really important I get this foot inside. So I'm back here, strong base. He goes to chop, puts it inside. Notice how I get his hips out. Now I'm here, just sliding my hip pressure down in. Here goes chop. Slide off, wrestling back. Piercing, controlling his wrist, controlling his head, controlling his feet here. guy's hips off. So if this guy's on my left side here, I like to turn in. I'm turning my hips in. So instead of turning here, where this guy can still follow my body, I'm trying to push my back here. I'm going to turn into the pressure. But I got to make sure I bring my elbow and hips with me. So I'm coming here, elbow turns, left, and inside leg steps up, hip goes down, and then I'm running my knee from here. So I'm here in this position, I'm turning inside, and I'm throwing this elbow back. If I don't throw this elbow back, this guy can stay and keep this pressure into his rear. So I got to make sure I throw this elbow back here. So I'm on my left, turning my hip down, let it turn, now from here, I'm fighting here. It's really important to get a fight hand from this. I'm having over this, I'm coming up, I'm pivoting on my hand, I'm turning my hip inside, and finishing here. I always like to turn inside. So instead of turning away to our switch, I'm turning directly into the pressure, throwing this guy's hips offside. So I'm turning my knee up with elbow drop here, and I'm running here, and I'm posting up. I gotta get my hips up. I don't want to see some back in here, this guy can throw my hips up. I'm pulling the switch with fingers here, and I'm like this, head in, one more time. It's here. Remember, right hip turns in,